On this adventure, I find a new campsite while camping on the Hillcountry BDRX. Oops. Enough said. Sign says closed, but it's not. On this trip, I have the most amazing barbecue at Country Tavern in Kilgore, Cooper's in Llano, Lum's in Junction, and oh yeah, there was some camping food also. Hey there campers, I'm back from a fantastic trip to Texas and Arizona. It started off for some additional training at Austin Moto Adventures, and if you haven't seen that episode, I'll put it up here in the left-hand corner. Afterwards, I went to the Texas Hillcountry BDRX and then on to Big Bend to practice what I'd learned, and it was an amazing trip. This film is the first of two parts, first on Hillcountry BDRX and then on Big Bend of my adventure. I hope you like this kind of content. If so, please consider liking and subscribing as it helps the channel grow. Thanks for watching. On to the show. Given the Hillcountry BDRX proximity to population centers, I always wonder how people out here feel about all the motorcycles passing by. I found it. That's check-in. My understanding is it's $10 and it's just anywhere. And there's a shower. There's no water. It's got my name written on it. Maybe. So I'm here at the Oxford Ranch, which is south of Llano. It's a family who has this huge piece of land, and they allow RVs and primitive camping. So that's where I am. It's on Highway 16 south of Llano. It's pretty basic, no water. They have showers. I guess you could go fill your water bag over there. But pretty much everything, great shade. And so I'm here tonight, and then tomorrow, Wednesday, I'm heading back to Burnett. Nice spot. Located 75 miles west of Austin and 38 miles north of Fredericksburg, cotton farming, ranching, small deposits of iron ore and granite have fueled Llano's growth since the town's establishment in 1856. As well, hunting, specifically white-tailed deer, is of significant economic importance to the area, making Llano the unofficial deer capital of Texas. Do not think I've ever seen that on a crossing. I'm here at the Sandy Creek crossing on the Texas Hillcountry BDRX. I skipped this the other day because there was a sign saying that it was closed just due to flooding. Two intrepid riders who were ahead of me said no, they went through and it was fine. So I wanted to come down here and check it out. This crossing doesn't look bad at all. The water's very low. There's some algae and goo. Hopefully you can see that. There's some algae and goo on the sides. So the safe line is just through where the tires are, which cleaned it all up. A lot of people don't walk crossings. I do. Because I busted my ass on the tack on a crossing that was covered in slime with a bump under the water that I couldn't see, and really busted my ass and bent my boxes. So I've always been overcautious and walk crossings. But this is fine. I don't know why that sign is still saying that it's closed, but this is fine. The sign said Sandy Creek Crossing was closed due to flooding. And while I may have made light of it, you can just tell from this floodplain that flooding is a serious issue in this area. Castell store was a place I was really looking forward to, but closed on Monday. Established in 1856, the same year as Llano, the Bethel ME Church is located 35 miles west of Llano. This building was built in 1862 and was renovated in 1902. I know that as I use Google Translate to translate from the German there in the keystone you see. While looking at the ostrich, I didn't see the tractor trailer coming up behind me. They had to slam on the brakes. Left that part out. Oops. This is what happens when you see a rattlesnake and you try to put the kickstand down too fast so you can take a picture. Time to go. The Hillcountry BDRX was great, but unfortunately I've run out of time. So I'm headed west out of Round Springs to see the sights along the way, like the abandoned Mayfield's Country Store, on to the famous Gage Hotel in Marathon where I overnighted before heading down to Big Bend. In the next episode, I make it to Big Bend and camp in 105 degrees and see the most amazing scenery. I practice what I learned at Austin Moto Adventures, but I run out of talent at the sand pit. And finally, before leaving Texas, I do some shopping at the Prada store in Marfa. This has been a great trip. Once again, Texas has exceeded my expectations and I'm only halfway done. If you like this kind of content, please consider liking and subscribing as it helps the channel grow. As always, thanks for watching, stay safe, and I'll see you down the road.